Alright. So we got that one done. Oh, there's the money. I finished that quest. Didn't actually turn it in. I was like, man, why did I get so little money from that? There's our answer. Anyway, next up is Lust. Okay, Friendship DX, CS Speed. Nothing super useful, but still. Alright. Okay. Yeah, after that last mission, I'm just like... that last quest, I'm just like... Bleh. Brain suck. Well, I don't know, man. Okay, she's in Nakano. It's Lilithmon. So, what's my party look like? We should probably drop off the data types. They're going to be ultra useless in this fight. We don't have many of them still, but we still have a couple. And I'd rather load up on the useful ones than the non. So we've still got my Lucimon, but he's gonna take forever to train up. We've got another Rise Greymon who I'll probably bring down, and then we've got this Pangemon, but he's gonna be... Okay, so I guess the only vaccine I don't have right now is Ravemon. And I simply haven't put forward the time to train him up. He didn't have enough ability points. But I think we'll be okay. Let's organize. If it's Lilithmon, we want one of the speed ones. Honestly, let's do the usual. I feel a little guilty for using the same Digimon over and over and over again. But that's just because I've switched around so much during the series that, I mean, it's become kind of the norm for me. Let's go up. I almost feel like we're going to run into her on the 3rd or 4th floor. Yep, there we go. Okay, and let's save just in case. Well, let's see if she has anything special that makes her annoying. Thanks. At this point, like, after Knights of the Azure, or Knights of Azure, I've just kind of lost all, like... This has just stopped mattering to me. Did I? There's something weird about that one. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, no, fan surface has kind of lost all meaning after playing that game, so it's just like, alright, whatever. I'm a little bit worried about what she's got in store, but after Lucimon, maybe we're okay. Maybe she's gonna be one of the easy ones. Ah. I seem to have found the flaw in the plan. At least I bought a ton of these. Ah, he loses his stat bonus too. Alright. Well. When in doubt, I also bought a ton of these. I'm curious how often she does that. Because she doesn't do it very... If she doesn't do it very often, then we're okay. But we'll see. Anyway. I'll hit her with Saint Knuckle, just because. She's got weird attacks. Okay, Panic. So... It looks like a lot of her... effects are going to be... more nuisancey than anything. She's not necessarily hard. I'm not fighting here. I would love the ability to control this. But yeah, she is... Okay. God, I would love the ability to play here. If we do lose this fight, and I highly doubt that's going to happen, I don't know. What I'll probably do is just throw Panic Guard on my guys or something. and just deal with it, because she's not fast. She's not that damaging. It's mostly just nuisance. All right, so let's get rid of Panic again. I'm so glad I went out and bought all of these, because they're just mean. Okay, and seeing as trying to do my usual boost is going to be useless, let's just hit her a bunch. She's probably a high int though, so that's not going to do nearly as much damage as I'd like it to. Only panics him though. Okay. Well, as long as I keep anti-panicking things, and I bought a ton of these too, it'll just take her out of the mix. Okay. Let's do Saint Knuckle. Come whenever. Damn it. Phantom Pain was the one that, like, wiped one of my guys out in one go, right? Yes, but doesn't work so great when I've switched them back. This is annoying. Like, I kind of want to just restart the boss fight. I mean, we just saved, right? Yeah, this is going to take forever. Let's just throw on anti-panic barriers. Oh. I have to do... There we go. Close application. Yes. And we'll just try that again. Because... Yeah, I think we could do that battle a little bit better with the whole... with the whole system. I wonder if there's an anti-bug thing that I could do too, because that could actually be really handy. I don't know. Interesting question. Well, it's this one. Yes, yes. Okay. I might actually... I think that by hours, this might actually be one of the longest series I've ever done. We're so close to being done, though. Okay, so let's do you. Death Barrier. Bug Barrier. Stun. Paralysis. Panic. So he's fast. He's fastest. I just realized I have not actually finished training him. Alright, whatever. Let's get rid of Master Disc and let's give him the Panic Barrier. You know what? If we're going to be doing this, let's go full hog. Let's go buy several of those. Alright, let's try this again. So, I couldn't actually buy more, so we're just going with 2 people with 50% panic resistance and 1 person with full panic resistance. In retrospect, maybe I should have done Bug Guard on them, but whatever. I think we'll be fine. Do I have any items that safeguard against status effects? No. Just recovers them. Well, that's fine. We could try... We could try going for the speed boost thing now that we know panic isn't going to be as problematic. Or I could just hit her. I have no idea. Let's do 1 speed charge field. She is fairly fast. And, like, she can still panic Shine Greymon. Okay, so that's the bug. No, that's poison. Okay, that's not so bad. This is mildly expensive. Yeah, the nice part is I've got a bunch of these multi-recovery DXs that I just bought. So her usual status effect nonsense is going to be actually abated really heavily as a result. So let's do some speed charge fields and completely nix her. I mean, it's an okay amount of movement speed. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either. Yeah, she's doing poison today, which I find interesting. That's okay. God, this is going to be expensive. That said, I know how to make a lot of money fairly quickly, so it's not a big deal. So I'm just going to keep doing speed charge field until she doesn't get a whole lot of actions. Yeah, it's just nothing but poison this time around. Weird. Not like it really matters here. I really wish there was like an antidote spray or something that I could do. But there isn't. And that confuses me a little bit. But yeah, I'm just going to keep Saint Knuckling her. Technically, I do more damage with the final Shining Burst. In fact, I might just do more damage consistently with the final Shining Burst across the board. But whatever. I just realized they gave All-Force Vidramon abs. That's weird to me. Somehow. It's because, like, oh no, I guess he's got, like, really muscly thighs, so I guess it makes sense. It's just, you know, Shine Greymon is more or less pure robot looking. I guess they sort of gave Rapidmon... Not really. Rapidmon's butt sphere is the strangest thing, too. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see, it was Poison Recovery. Only poisoned one of them, interestingly enough. Yeah. It does suck, though. Like, one thing I don't like about this game... What's that one do? Oh, that's just a stat boost on her. One thing that I don't like about this game is... You know, you get to the end, you've got all these bosses, and they're almost completely immune to status effects that, you know, they throw around randomly. I guess I don't necessarily mind it in a lot of cases. I guess it's one of those where it doesn't feel balanced. No, it feels balanced just because I could break them with status effects. You know, making her panic or sleep or anything would be a problem. But it still feels unfair in a way because it's just like... I feel like in RPGs, you should be able to somehow, like, get your characters to be strong enough that they can, like, totally do the same thing as the bosses, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. I guess that would break the game, because it's so easy to grind in this game. You really wouldn't want to be able to get, like, one singular Digimon to be as strong as this Lilithmon here. I guess I feel like I'm constrained to be the same level as everything else, and that annoys me. It's like, I think it's because I was, you know, raised on Pokemon. You know, in Pokemon, none of the enemies were ever any stronger, like, better or worse. It was always just, your level meant everything. Technically, there's a little bit of, like, the stat-raising nonsense that was kind of important. But for the most part, it was always just like, you know, it's a level, you know, 60 Blastoise. Your level 60 Blastoise is going to be approximately just as strong. And so when I play games like this, or I guess a multitude of other games, it feels weird. Oh, okay, we're good. It feels weird to me because, you know, I keep expecting to be able to, if I really felt like going nuts, I could, you know, raise a equally powerful Digimon. And that's not possible yet. That totally would have taken him out, which would have been really annoying. Let's just do an HP capsule. We don't need a medical spray here. She does not do much damage, and if I keep this speed nonsense up, we're just going to be able to outpace her. That is one thing about this game, though. The fact that I can repeatedly just mash these dumb speed boosts as my, like, attack strategy. Yeah, I probably should just switch to Saint Knuckle, come to think of it. Because it's not worth, it is not worth using that Shining Burst. Ever. It is in, like, shorter battles and stuff, but in longer ones. I might actually consider switching Shine Greymon out. He looks really cool. Ah, motherfucker. That's another thing. Instant death moves. I can't use them. They don't work. Okay, let's Revival Capsule DX. And there goes his speed boost. Well, he was already a pretty fast Digimon, but it's still annoying. I hate much of this. Oh, cool. Well, he's in dot mode. He can actually use abilities. Well, let's just do Sprite Recovery. Cool. I hate status effects when done wrong. And I feel like this game does status effects and support moves. Actually, no, this entire game does attacks wrong in a way. So, I mean, if you notice at this point, for the most part, I only use my special moves. Because that's the only thing that's generally good. It's the only thing that does damage. Like, okay, Saint Knuckle does 400 damage, which is just slightly lower than a special move. But, like, there was Saint Knuckle levels 1 through 3. That's really boring. Like, effectively, at this point, there's only 3 types of... There's physical, and then melee for each type, and that's it. And I have, like, no real attachment to any of them. Whereas, like, when I was playing Pokemon, for example, I had this, like, very intense attachment to, what was it? I had a really intense attachment to Solar Beam. Even though, honestly, Solar Beam's kind of a bad move in the grand scheme of things, and you'd be better off just using Razor Leaf or, I don't know, there's some other move. Because, you know, it was an interesting move. It had, you know, its own specific stats, and it felt like there was a reason to use Solar Beam over anything else. Even though, like, ultimately it's just kind of, like, grass move, does X damage, small side thing that might or might not be worth it. But it still felt like, you know, I had a reason to be using that. And in this one, we've just got the most powerful holy physical move, because there's only one type of holy physical move. There's no, like... There's no variation there to make me interested in anything else. I'd feel like that's a bit of a misstep. I don't know, whatever. At least the special moves are cool. Never mind, that was really bad. 265 on a ×3 crit. So that normally would have done like 40 damage to her. Yeah, she just does not take physical. I've also noticed she hasn't used a single panic move on me. I wonder if the game automatically knows that I have the panic guards, and she just won't use it. Because her entire strategy is different this time, which is mostly... Actually, kind of mostly worthless stuff. She's not a very strong boss. Once you take away her main mode of fighting, she becomes kind of laughable. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hit her the rest of the way. We could try just autoing. I'm really curious what would have happened if I had just, like, thrown the entire battle on auto, if I would have won or not. Probably not. I've got too many int-based people in my party. Oh, well. Doesn't matter much to me. She's not dead yet. I was like, alright, that's probably going to be the end of it. The answer is no. Well, let's keep using Saint Knuckle until she's dead. Because everything else doesn't seem to work. She's seriously still hanging on. Ow. Alright. Oh, whatever. Alright, so money. Experience was useless. And then we rip off some of her hair. That's just mean. Where am I going? I guess we might as well take the elevator. I was expecting something completely... Well, maybe... I don't know if I was expecting something completely different from that one. But, after Lucemon, that just felt more annoying than anything else. Not really hard. I guess that makes sense. You can't have them all be incredibly easy. This does mean, though... I'm really curious. How's the last boss gonna be? Like, I almost get the feeling, after all of this stuff, I just get to the, the end... And the Mother Eater, or whatever it is just going to fold like nothing. Probably, actually. Alright, so we got one left. Who are we up against? Envy. Spirit Disc, Feather Disc. Those sound interesting. I don't know if I've gotten those yet. I am curious. Okay, well, let's go back to the Digilab. I should probably heal. And we also have to figure out where she is and what she's doing. Okay. Back at the Leviamon Hospital. Why is it always either Nakano or the hospital? That's really weird, actually. What? Why? Huh. I don't know. Hey, well, let's max out on everything that we're missing. Oh, well, there goes all my money. I guess the medical sprays were too expensive. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Anyway, let's save and then move on. Alright, so next up we've got Leviamon. Let's see, looks like we got the Dream Team set up. The Leviamon might actually have some defense here, so switching on some int build characters might not be a bad idea. Either way, doesn't matter. Let's just toss ourselves straight in. Oh, he big. Yeah, he dumb looking. You know, all the other, like, Demon Lords more or less follow kind of the, like, semi-human theme-ish. This guy's big and dumb. Alright, why not? Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's see. He is ice-based? What, can napalm? Does it do ×3 damage? No, it only does ×2. Maybe that's water-based. Alright, we'll do lightning. I don't have lightning. Whatever. Speed charge field. So he's big and slow. I don't think I'm going to switch this team out just because they got fairly high defenses. But my bet is I'm going to just outspeed him, and that's going to be my, like, main approach here. Awesome Quake 3. Well, that was lackluster. Okay. I'm kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop here. I was expecting something with a little bit more oomph. He's got a ton of HP. That is one mark I really should actually bring on an int-based Digimon. Oh, it's too late. And unless he, like, totally just turbo bumbles my entire party. I see. So he might get by, like, reducing my defense and stuff. I got it. Yeah, that could be a problem. Well, what we could always do is let's just use Shining Greymon until he doesn't do any more damage. God, that's pitiful. Or we just do it now. Okay, next Shine Greymon set, we'll switch him out for, like, maybe Mastamon. Ah. Gotcha. So he's got an instant death move. Glorious. Let's do Dark Prominence, see what that does. Well, I mean, he's not like a complete, utter, like, kill combo powerhouse. He just has a dumb instant death move. Oh, wow, we got... That's a 3-way cross combo. Did not do nearly as much damage as I wanted it to, but whatever. Okay. Plant damage? It's either that or lightning. Hey, plant damage. And he's very weak to int types. Good to know. Let's also use Black Tornado because it's defense penetrating, so it should do a fair amount of damage to him. Unfortunately, he's starting up again. And now he's going to kill everybody. Oh! Yes. Alright. So we're running low on Digimon, obviously. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Grand Kawagamon. Is going to do full revival. Grape Lemon. Mastamon is going to do Chaos Degradation. Oh wait, shit, he's actually almost dead already. Yeah, that would have been a really good move early on, but no dice now. Alright, fine. Let's just revival everybody. Go with the fast ones, too. Yeah, it looks like we get a number of turns here before things happen. So let's see. Let's do Dimension Scissors, see how much damage that does. I mean, the nice part is I do hit him for a fair amount of damage. Yeah, plant is the way to go. Well, this guy doesn't have anything, so if we get another shot with Grand Kawagamon, we know what we're doing. And if we don't, whatever. Let's dance next. Yeah, I don't even see the point of Guard Break Field. It does annoy me a little bit that this boss is entirely dependent on instant death. But, whatever. I mean, it's more or less jerksome. Honestly, Lucemon was the weirdest and arguably most annoying. Hard to tell on that one, honestly. Okay. I'm really curious if you had an instant death resistance move. The upgrade that would get rid of instant death for your character, if these would still insta-kill all my characters. I have no idea. Well, whatever. Let's just hit him again. He's almost dead anyway. So I got nothing. Let's just hit him with Banshee Blade. I actually don't know how much damage that's going to do to him. He's got a high defense. Okay, that's a lot more damage than I thought it was going to be. A lot more damage. Okay, that was not nearly as much. Then again, All-Force Veedramon isn't fully trained and doesn't have a very high attack power. Alright, so we got the Scales of Envy. Let's go back. And I think that's actually it for the Sio thing. So we get Dianamon, which is very important because I actually need sort of Dianamon. Anyway. I think we just unlocked another Digivolution, which is a data type, I think. I think it is Dianamon, anyway, that we unlock at the end of this mission. Alright, so we got that one complete. I wonder if this gives me another mission after this. I thought something, but she's just being weird and mysterious. We probably get a follow-up mission. Alright, so there's that. No follow-up mission. We've still got that one. We've still got Comeback Show. Boy, we've still got these over here. God, this board is almost completely filled. We're almost done with this game. We're so close. Okay. Okay. So she's not going to tell us what's up? Well, whatever. Grape Lemon. I don't mind Kirpymon that much. Or, not Kirpymon, whatever this Digimon's called. But we want to go back to, I believe it's... Antilamon. Because Antilamon can Digivolve into this. Save to punish Digimon. What? Oh, there you go. What are you feeling, dude? Me? Excitement. My heart is beating so quickly. I haven't known this anxious feeling for a long time. All things are in place. My plan and the return of Miss Sayo's Nanimon. I've submitted a case. Please accept it and then return to me. Maybe de-digivolving, whatever. Okay, so fanatics. New destiny, everything's ready. Come and see me. So we get miracle meat, a lot of money. Neat. I can buy more ridiculous recovery items in this game. I was wondering about that one. I get the feeling I have to fight something else. Are we injured? Oh yeah, we're injured. Let's rest before we do this one, and probably save, just in case. Nope, that's Digimon. Save. We should probably also take off the panic barriers. So let's do that, then save. Because we definitely don't need those. I probably have some attack attachments that I can just go with. Like a lazy putz. Let's see. We don't want Master Guard. We want probably Master Disc. Even though the Master Disc is kind of like this weird all-rounder type thing. Still not a bad idea to have. Okay. Speed attach B. Yeah, might as well. Actually makes Rapidmon really, really fast. Okay, now we're done. Now we save. Because we're not getting panicked anymore. Okay. Yeah, let's just save over that one. I haven't lost any recordings yet. Okay.
ここなら大丈夫そうね。これから生み出される力に消し飛ばされても問題ないわ。ミレイさん、これから生み出される力って一体何なの？あと少しだけお待ちなさいな。まずはあなたのディアナモンの罰を取り消してあげる。ディアナモン、よかった。やっと戻って。さあ、ここからが本番よ。改めてお礼を言わせてちょうだい。あなたのおかげで七大魔王が持っていたすべての罪の証が手に入った。ありがとう。けれど、あなたは罪を犯してしまったの。七大魔王を倒すという、サヨが別の世界で犯した同じ罪を。でも安心しなさいな。あなたが罰を受けることはないわ。あなたの罪も罰も次元時空の断りを超えて私が許してあげる。私の知りたかった新たなる価値。さあ、これこそがデジモンの究極の形。創造された新たなる価値の姿よ。 見た目に惑わされないことね。あなたたちは感じない？このデジモンが発する強大な無尽蔵のエネルギーを。ねえねえ、君。やっちゃおうよ。私、ちょっと燃えてきちゃった。あのデジモン、やっつけちゃいましょう。これまでは君に頼ってばっかりだったけど、今の私にはリアルモンがいる。ね、一緒にあいつを倒そう。いいわ、そう来なくてはね。さあ、新たなる価値を示すべきあなたの力、見せてあげなさい。
行くぞみんな。
Alrighty then. Oh, unfortunately, we don't have our data types. Alright, whatever. Oh shit, what type is he? I can't tell. I think he might actually be a typeless vaccine. Alright, whatever. I got a full group of vaccines, so let's just see if I can speed break him. As long as he doesn't have any ridiculous, crazy damage moves, we should be okay. Well, let's just hit him a bunch. I got enough Digimon that this shouldn't be a problem. Worst comes to worst, we start out. No, this is gonna be really easy. I take that one back. Holy shit. We are ultra fucked. What? Pardon me, sir. He's not immune to status effects poison. Excuse me, sir, but I would like a description and an answer. And... maybe... I don't know, this is just so weird. So his heart's attack is, like, redonkulous. But the rest of him is stupid. I'm still trying to work this one out, guys. I'm sorry. My commentary's gone because my face is gone. Is he just not gonna hearts attack again? He's angry. Okay, now he's... my face when I have no face. It's just this. This is it. I'm not even... I should probably just heal everybody. What do we got? Solar mirror reflection, comet hammer. We'll just heal with Rapidmon or something. I don't know. I'm just so confused, man. Like, I don't understand this battle. I have to be able to buy these medical spray DXs somewhere. So I'm just going to operate under the assumption that he's going to take out my entire party. I wasn't really thinking about that one. Nanimon looks really goofy. With the dumb moon shin guards with the faces on them. I don't know, man. Whatever. I'm gonna be really sad if I lose this one because I'm just being dumb. Alright, let's stop being dumb. Let's at least revive Capsule DX somebody. Oh, I still have more Digimon. Alright, well, you know what? Seeing as I've got a pair of virus types here, let's use the viruses to revive people. Just because I get the feeling, they're not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage to him anyway. And I don't know how often he's going to just completely board wipe people. So this seems like the smartest idea I can come up with. When ultimately the only ideas I have are just like a, why is this fight? This is just the goofiest. Like, he's got a one-hit KO, but the rest of him is useless. Oh, there goes all my SP. Whatever. He's happy. Okay. Thanks for all the SP back? I guess we'll go back to hitting him now. Now that I've recovered much of my party. Oh, there goes all my SP again. He's probably gonna hit us with a Hearts Blaster again. Christ, he's like losing his mind here. I'm happy, I'm sad. I'm happy, I'm sad. I'm angry. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just keep hitting him with Black Tornado. Like, I'm rocking in my chair. I'm just like, yep, this happened. I'm delighted. What the hell? This is like the weirdest, dumbest thing I've seen or done in a long time. Let's just switch Titanmon in. He actually looks really cool. I like Titanmon. If we ever run across a data-type boss, we were just going to totally dunk them. I mean, I guess he's going to hit us with a Hearts Blaster next? No. I don't know. Wow, all three of these characters have defense-penetrating attacks. That's, like, really good. Seriously, if we ever run across, like, a data type, they're dunked. They're not gonna have a good day. Unfortunately. Oh, I wonder if he only does Hearts Blaster on, vaccine types. Considering he seems to only be boosting these guys up, which just comes off as weird and confusing. Why the hell is it a Monzimon? Like, of all the Digimon, I guess it could have been worse. It could have been a Numamon or a Sukamon. But, like, of all of the Digimon we could have run into for this, this really doesn't come across as... You know what? I know how I'm gonna do this one. Let's make this go faster. Ah. Oh, there they go. Oh, hey, Lizardmon didn't die. Eh, fuck it. He can't do anything anyway. It's not really worth recovering here. There he goes. Alright. Who's my team get replaced with? A much more functional party. Let's just hit him a bunch. I'm just throwing it on auto, though, just because, like, there's no complicated tactics that I can do here that's actually going to make anything worthwhile. It's just a matter of, like, fighting this incredibly weird, schizophrenic Digimon. I don't know. I honestly don't know. This is like when we were fighting... Oh, what's it? Kentarusamon in the sky, and everything was spinning madly, and my character was just riding on all fours Vidramon. But yeah, ooh, Master Barrier. That could be good. Alright. So she gets Saint Knuckle. Oh, and something else. Let's get rid of Attack Charge.
そうしてこんなこれではっきりしたわ。あなたには運命を変える力が、運命を切り開く力がある。あなたがこれからどんな運命を作っていくのか見届けなくてはならないよね。さあ、ひとまず私たちの居場所に戻りましょう。一つの運命が終わりを告げたわ。だけど運命は作られては壊れ、壊れては作られるもの。寄せては返す波のように。私はまだしばらくこの世界にとどまらせてもらうわよ、電脳探偵さん。あなたが作る新しい運命を見守るために。
運命とかなんとかかんとかうまいことごまかされてる気もするけど、ディアナモンも戻ってきたし、よしとしよっかな。それに君にも会えたしね。ねえ電脳探偵さん、ありがとう。何よ、そんなに驚かなくてもいいじゃない。そういえばお礼がまだだったなと思っただけで。君のおかげでディアナモンを取り戻すことができた。貧弱とか脆弱とか意志薄弱とか胃腸虚弱とか勝手なこと言ってごめん。君は立派なテイマーだよ。よければいつか手合わせしたいな。
お別れは済んだかしら。それじゃああなたを元いた世界に返してあげる。
お願いね、ミレイさん。どうしたの？そんなに悲しそうな顔して。大丈夫。きっといつかまた会えるよ。ね、ミレイさん。
ええ、すべては運命の導くままに。いいえ、違うわね。もし運命がそうなっていなくても、あなたならきっと自分の望む未来に変えてしまう。あなたにはそれだけの力がある。そうだったの。あなたのコネクトジャンプという力は運命そのものに接続し、飛び込み改変し、分岐させた未来に世界を導く力だったのね。私はとんでもない実験、はいえ研究材料を発見してしまったわ。
Well, I think that's it for the DLC missions. So we've got, well, not all of them. There's one left. Two left. No, one left and then grand cases again. All right. Well, guess that's that. So yeah, the last thing for me to do is, guess, grind some more. Because I want to get myself a Nanimon. Let's see what I need for that. Because I've already got the Digimon ready for it. Defense 120. Oh, that should actually be really easy. Okay, well, you know what? I guess I'm gonna go do that between episodes, and then we'll see if I can organize some kind of data party. And then we can give fighting those megas a shot again. Because I got Boltmon, Mirage Gaugamon, Sakuyamon. I don't know if that's enough. I might need more. Problem is there aren't a whole lot of data types that I like. Like, let's take a look at the field guide just for a second. We've got a grand total of... Let's go back. I don't know what that one is. Okay, Mirage Gaugamon. Already got that one. Really don't like Lotusmon or Rosemon. So they're kind of low on the totem pole of things I'm interested in obtaining. I guess getting a Metal Garurumon wouldn't be too hard. Boltmon. A couple I haven't seen yet. Pleasimon I could get. Maybe. Hell no with Prince Mamemon. Like, fuck that. Oh, the Leopardmon. I forgot about him. I don't think I counted him in the original one, so Dianamon. Oh, right, and we have a Saberleomon that should be in training? Okay, so it's a little bit more possible than I gave it credit for. But still. Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of data types that I'm really enthused about. Oh well, not the end of the world. Let's get to grinding, I guess.